Hello and welcome back to the Ultimate Wellness Group. Today we're discussing Dr. Sebi's mucus theory on disease. Let me preface my statements with there is no disrespect intended to Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi was an important aspect of my transition out of the medical industry into holistic health. And so I owe him some credit to the physician that I am today. But I wanted to comment on some of his statements when he discusses mucus in the body. First of all, I would agree with him 100% that there is I would call it an arrogance problem in medicine, in which people, when they learn things about the body, they want to attach their name to it. They want to be famous by putting their name on a certain disease process. That's why we have so many different names to so many different things that are going on in the body. And when you really look at the science and you study, there really are three main aspects to disease in the human body, and that is dehydration, malnutrition, and toxicity. All of these problems cause inflammation in the body, and a lot of times when we look at the alternative medical society or the holistic health industry, they look at inflammation as a bad thing, and it's really not a bad thing. Inflammation is the solution to the problems in the body. Inflammation is the aspect of the immune system working to solve the problem. So when it comes to mucus, every area of the body where something can enter, the mouth, the nose, in the eyes, the ears, through the urethra in a penis in a man, urethra in the vagina of a woman, the anus, there's mucus in all of these organs, in all of these structures, because mucus, in essence, is like a fly trap. A fly trap is something that's sticky, and a fly attaches to it, and then it can't get off, and it dies. Well, in the human body, that's the same thing. A mucus membrane, like in the mouth, in the nose, in the eye, something attaches to it because the body doesn't want that to enter. So now the mucus is not only collecting that, like that sticky stuff on the fly trap, but the mucus has immune cells in it. So it immediately starts to kill, destroy anything that can potentially cause a problem to the body. And then, of course, that immune system has a lifelong memory of that problem. And the next time you get something like that into the body, the response is much quicker. That's the immune system. Mucus plays a very, very important role in that aspect. So the difference in what I'm saying in comparison to what Dr. Sebi said is he said that mucus travels to different parts of the body. And that just that small section would be where I don't agree. I would say that every organ in the body produces mucus. Every single organ has the ability to send fluid, which is the inflammatory process. If you were to rub something on your skin hard, like a piece of sandpaper or a piece of metal, or you injured yourself, that swelling that you see in that area is the body sending fluid to the tissues, and that fluid has all the immune cells, all the clotting cells, all the messengers to do everything necessary for that section to be healed, for that problem to be solved, and that's what the inflammatory process is. So when you have mucus, the first aspect of that is, as I said before, is a deterrent for anything coming in. But then mucus is the response of the fluid that goes and starts to do the work of solving that problem, of ridding the unwanted products from that area, from that tissue. So if you have mucus because there's been some damage in your GI system, you will defecate that out into the toilet. If you have mucus in the sinuses, which are here and here, you may blow your nose and you get mucus. Most of the time, if you blow your nose and nothing is wrong, you'll see clear stuff. That's mucus. If it turns yellow or it's green, that's mucus, but now it has cells in it. It may have dead bacteria. It may have dead tissues in it. That's what changes the color, but that's still mucus. If you put a Q-tip in your ear and you come out with wax, that's mucus, but it's a little thicker and it's a little darker, but that's still mucus. When you wake up in the morning and you grab something out of the corner of your eye, That's mucus. So each organ has the ability to make mucus, which is collecting things and ridding the body of that. Your muscles, some of the structures in the pelvic region, they don't have a way to release like the testicles and the ovaries and a woman's uterus. Those structures don't have the ability to release something out like urine and defecation. And so we have a lymph system, LYMPH, a lymph system in the body that takes mucus and dead cells and dead or parts of the bodies that aren't needed anymore, and that travels alongside the blood vessels, and we release that and get rid of those things out of the body. So mucus isn't transferring from one organ to another. When the body has mucus, it's either serving the purpose as a deterrent or it's serving the purpose as the travel mechanism by which it's taking things out of the body and getting rid of it. So I just wanted to do a short video today to somebody who was a mentor of mine. Again, it's no disrespect, but as scientists, we learn from each other. We study each other. We look at what each other are saying. And when we see things that maybe we need to add to, take away from, that's what we do as scientists. So much respect, much love to Dr. Sebi and all the work that he's done. I really appreciated the influence that he had on my life. I sat with him on a 4-hour plane ride from Houston to Philadelphia, and we talked the whole way. And the knowledge that came from that man was beautiful. And the great association that he and I had is that his beginning started in How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and so did mine. Well, I should say my holistic health started there. Of course, went to medical school, so I have a training from this world, but How to Eat to Live is what took it to another place. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you for tuning in to the Ultimate Wellness Group.